Hey everybody, welcome to the Thera Engine November update. We've got a bunch of new features to show off, so let's get to it. The first new feature is a totally new and customized property grid. This grid integrates editors directly into it and offers absolute control over public class properties. As you can see, changing a value automatically updates it in the scene. Even if a value is changed through code, the property grid will update to reflect its new value. The rate at which the grid updates can be modified in the editor settings. Here I have it set to 5 times a second. You can also now create objects directly in the editor without any code. The object creation window allows you to choose a constructor and the values that will be sent as parameters to construct the object. If the targeted type is an interface or abstract class, you will be given the option to choose a derived class to instantiate. This newly created object will be immediately editable in the property grid. The editor also now supports a proper transition between editing and testing gameplay. You can test your game directly in the editor by choosing Game, Play, and the game will immediately start and capture input. Files can also be loaded asynchronously on a separate thread so they do not interrupt gameplay. This kind of feature could allow you to stream in gameplay assets as necessary. The property grid also supports showing an actor's scene and logic components. You can press a hotkey to detach from gameplay and continue editing while the game continues, or you can end gameplay entirely. Detaching allows you to see and edit the game from an outside view while your code is running. We also finally have animation importing. This feature has been under development since we launched and it's finally ready. This is the animation that we will be importing as an example, an idle animation. And here it is now in the engine. Model animations can be baked or keyframed. Keyframed animations support step, linear, Hermite, and Bezier interpolation. This update also includes a new dynamic XML parser, which uses generic code to make your code look cleaner and more concise. However, this comes at the cost of speed, so manually parsing elements without the use of reflection is still an option. So that's all for this update. This next month's goals include graphical updates, more work on the editor, and specialized editors for models and materials. Huge thanks to everyone who subscribed and is a patron of our Patreon page. If you're new here, consider subscribing as I post a new video like this one every month. Laters!